But moving on, still on matters of Nigeria, here on the TVC Breakfast Show, Nigeria is very important to us. And from the streets of Lagos to stages across the world, Nigerians everywhere are shining. And right here on our new segment called Naija Triumphs, we're going to spotlight the wins, big or small, that make us all proud to say, Naija no dey carry last. This segment is all about celebrating the spirit, grit, and glory of the Nigerian collective. In today's Naija Triumph, Aliko Dangote gives us yet another reason to believe in the Nigerian dream. A Dangote fuel tanker was recently spotted transporting petrol in China over 7,000 miles away from home. Yes, a Nigerian-owned truck navigating the roads of Asia. Now, while this is undeniably a proud moment for the Nigerian collective, back home, growing concerns are surfacing over fears of monopoly in the petroleum sector as Dangote refinery takes shape. But some distributors worry about being pushed out of business. But still, monopoly or not, a Nigerian-owned tanker, you guys, navigating the roads of Asia, tells a powerful story of vision, grit, and relentless ambition. From humble beginnings in 1977, when he started his business journey with just a 500,000 naira loan from his uncle, to now building Africa's largest industrial empire, today the Dangote name isn't just on factories or trucks in Nigeria. It's making moves across continents. But a viewer back home, I leave you with this question. If a truck bearing the name Dangote can travel 7,000 miles from Nigeria to China, I urge you to ask yourself, how far can your dreams go when they are fueled by consistency and courage? Now, team, I'm thoroughly enjoying this new segment because I think it's very important, especially with the current political and social climate, that we remember that Nigeria is a place that is full of vision and potential, and we celebrate our small wins. How important do you think telling the Nigerian story is?
Nigeria is a beautiful country. It is a great nation. We have very talented people. I heard of the youngest pilot that ever flew a plane, a Nigerian girl. I think she was 9 or so when that happened. And now there's Dangote truck in China. I don't think that truck traveled all the way to China. I think they branded the truck right there. But
Absolutely.
The important thing is that we have the Dangote brand doing business in China, and that's a big win.
Indeed, it's a big win, as we have seen some other businesses also making waves across the country. There's several Nigerian businesses, pockets of them across countries, be it China, Dubai, name the country, you find Nigerians. That's to show the spirit of resilience, the spirit of excellence, intelligence, trying to break through the ranks wherever they find themselves, ensuring that they write their names on the sands of time. So Dangote is doing well, as we have seen, as much as we have seen other businesses also springing up across other countries. Kudos to him, kudos to his business. Like you mentioned, since 1977, from 500,000 naira, he's been able to ensure that his business has its foothold in China. He's doing a lot.
This is really beautiful. No wonder they say we're the African giants, because you find Nigerians everywhere you go, and they do the very best. This is so good to see this story, to see that, you know, he's doing business all the way in China. And we've seen a lot of people that, you know, are Nigerians that continue to make us proud. Yesterday we spoke about, you know, the footballer for the Super Eagles. You know, she does medicine, and she is, I've forgotten her name, if you remind me, Michelle as well. And we have many people like that that continue to put Nigeria on the right path. So this is a beautiful segment. I love it. I cannot wait to see the names of more Nigerians that continue to make us proud, and maybe very soon I'll feature in that segment as well.
I like that.
You know, the spirit of Nigeria is that of strength, boldness, courage, determination. And so wherever you find Nigerians, you would see these virtues in them. And so I'm not surprised, you know, that this is also out there in China. As Vero just said, several other businesses from Nigerians is flooded all over the world. And so that's who we are. Anywhere we go, we stand out. There's nothing you can do to put us down. And so if Dangote is being seen today, I don't want to mention other brands. They're all over the place being seen. What we want from us back at home is the support, is the policies, is the enabling environment, is the education, is the financial backup to help Nigerians stand tall wherever they find themselves on the face of the earth.
I like the fact that he had an uncle that believed in him and gave him 500,000.
Exactly.
There are young persons out there who are looking for that particular uncle that would support their dreams. And so you may not know that youth you might be supporting with that 500,000 naira or 1 million naira, whatever the amount that youth is looking for, that might become something huge in years to come. Believe in anyone's dream and invest as much as possible as you can. As much as we are looking up to government to give the enabling environment for businesses to thrive, you may have that person that you are looking that is doing something great that you might want to invest in. You can have a pool of persons, just decide to just invest in that one person and encourage their business.
But our uncles back home, when you are giving us money, put in context, that 500,000 in 1977 was not 500,000 now. So you just make it a few million.
Absolutely. But 500,000 can go a long way.
Even now.
You know, people start businesses with that. And
Even
just to
now,
add to what
500
Monica
can
said,
go.
you know, you need somebody to help you in this life. You cannot do it all alone. You need a stepping stone.
That's right.
And that's why I always tell people that when you can help somebody that has a dream, please do. Because we have a lot of people that have dreams. A lot of youths have solid dreams, but they're just looking for that one person to say, I believe in you, this is it. So please, we need more uncles like that, actually.
And I think there are quite a number of Nigerians out there who have been doing this, you know, for years now, via NGOs and personal foundations, as the case may be. For instance, the Tony Lumelu Foundation, I have to bring this in. It's been doing that for quite a long time, you know. Now, I'm a mentor of the foundation. And so this is something that we need to encourage, not always looking at the government to bring us the money. Whereas they would do their part, we also as citizens, as uncles, brothers, sisters, nephews, aunties, whatever we are, should be able to donate and support the right dreams if we find the right one.
The right dreams. I like the fact that you use that word.
I think Nigerians too should discipline themselves. Let's have this mental revolution that says we will not demarket our country because we are doing a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things in the world.
Yes, we see a lot of that on social media.
I believe we're the best.
That is what is giving
the best.
Countries temerity to speak to us in the manner that they are speaking.
For every Dangote truck, there's about 20 terrible news stories carrying a dangerous narrative about us.
Nigeria.
So we need to do better with how the narratives we put out there. We are the ones that can tell our stories. No one else can tell our stories better. I said that also for every individual as well. Only you can tell your story. No one can tell it better for you.
No more or less. And Veronica, when you travel around this country, you see the beauty of this country, both in culture, in character, and in persons.
Absolutely.
That is what we need to consistently highlight across. We have our own challenges.
There's no
let's not be always too.
I know we can.
Last,
Ladies
Naija no dey
and
carry last.
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let me sound like a typical Nigerian now. Our time is up, but thank you, Olamide, for the stories you brought up and this new segment. All right, this is where we have to wrap things up on the program for today. Let's let you know that the views and reaction of all our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is Your View with the ladies, and afterwards this morning with Yori Olari. Stay safe. Bye.